Something that everyone experiences at least once in their lifetime is an existential crisis. And it boils down to that age-old question, what is my purpose? What am I here to do? Welcome back to Aligned and Flowing. Today, I want to chat about purpose. And let's start with the why. Why do you need to find your purpose? So many of us feel lost and confused, like something is missing and we can't quite figure out what that is. Now, I've been there and I know so many people who have experienced that or are experiencing it. And it can be quite frustrating because you might feel like you've done everything that you were told that you need to do to feel fulfilled. And you might have even checked all the boxes. Got that great education, get a fabulous career, a lovely partner, build a home, have those kids. So you're just supposed to feel fulfilled right about now. And you just don't. I believe that is connected to purpose, or rather being disconnected from it. Our purpose can be our North Star. It can give us a sense of direction, something to work towards. It can also be our grounding anchor, something to hold on to when everything outside of us feels turbulent and chaotic. Holding on to our purpose can build that resilience to just keep moving forward. So there are so many different schools of thought on purpose. Some say that your purpose finds you. Others say that you need to go out there and find or create your purpose. Some believe that our purpose is determined by a higher power, be it God, the universe, or destiny. Others believe that purpose is individual and subjective. Some say our purpose evolves over time, while others say that our purpose as human beings is just to experience life, essentially to feed our bodies and watch the grass grow. With so many different schools of thought on purpose, it's no wonder that we are all so confused. Now, when I was going down this rabbit hole of finding my purpose, I read so many different books like Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, Eckhart's Power of Now and the New Earth, Michael Singer's Untethered Soul, and The Alchemist. Now, all of these were great books, and I can actually put a link in the description below. But guess what? I didn't find my purpose by reading a book. And I can almost hear my brother saying, I told you so. Purpose cannot be found by reading a book. It is something that only unfolds by lived experience. Now, I know that this topic of purpose has been explored by individuals way more advanced than me, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and philosophically. And all I can do is share my lived experience around purpose until this point in time. So I'm someone who always felt like there was something that I needed to do with my time on earth that was bigger than me, and that could be my purpose. And I just wanted to figure it out and get on and do it. And guess what? You can't force your purpose. You can't force your purpose and find your purpose just because you want to figure it out and do it now. And a good way to lean into your purpose is to explore your different interests and passions. Similar to the story in The Alchemist, you can follow those niggles of intuition or those gut feelings and let it unfold and see where it takes you. You can't find your purpose when you're stuck in survival mode, when you're essentially fighting fires at work and in your relationships. Maybe your purpose at that point in time is to survive those different moments. You also need that breathing room and space for your purpose, so you can't find it by being stuck in a constant pattern of busyness. It needs some peace and relaxation, so you just have that room for your passion and your purposes to present themselves and to play with it and see where that takes you. You can't find your purpose in escapism, be it binging Netflix, drinking, shopping, or whatever escapism looks like to you. Your purpose can't be solely for external validation in the form of money, recognition, likes, subscribers, followers, or that projected image of success. The thing is, all of that can be a result of you following your purpose, but purpose is not something that you do for external validation. Your purpose has to be driven by something more intrinsic, internal, and that is beyond and higher than that. And this is a very important one. Your purpose can't be tied to a person, be it your partner, your child, your sibling, your friend, your parent, or your colleague. Because every individual has their own journey and their own process of evolution, and linking your purpose to a person is bound to end up in disappointment. And your purpose will evolve over time. Your purpose now will not be your purpose in 10 years' time or even in 1 year's time, and that's okay. Also, you need to remember that your purpose doesn't have to be just one grand purpose. It can be how you live each moment of your life with deliberate intention. It's how you wake up each morning with gratitude, how you enjoy your first cup of tea or coffee, how you talk to your partner, your child, your friend, your colleague, or that stranger you've never met on the street. It's how you take care of your body, yourself, and it's just how you live your life. I think the best test to see whether you found your purpose, whether you're living your purpose, or at least whether you're somewhere in the neighborhood, is how you feel about yourself, by yourself, when you're on your own. Imagine yourself in a room with, it's just you, and you're by yourself. And when I say you're by yourself, you're not listening to music or scrolling, you don't have the TV on, you don't have 1,000 tabs open in your brain, you're just sitting with yourself. Do you feel at peace? Do you feel content? You may not have figured it all out, but you're happy with where you're at and where you're going, and you just have that confidence that you know all you need to know at this point in time, and that's enough. So I watched this movie that's really my type of movie called My Oxford Year yesterday, and there was this quote that they used in relation to poetry, and I want to use it in relation to purpose. Purpose is something that cannot be taught. It is something that is meant to be tried, tested, and engaged with. And in trying and playing with it, you live a life that is truly fulfilling for you, and you don't leave room for regrets. So that's my take on purpose at this point in time. And I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences with purpose in the comment section. I hope this helps. Until next time.